Hey guys, Jared from the Vinyl Corner, and today we're going to be taking a look at this unofficial pressing of Chuck Person, aka Oneohtrix Point Never, aka Daniel Lopatin's Eccojams Volume 1. So if you're not familiar with the genius known as Daniel Lopatin, he is the artist that goes by Oneohtrix Point Never, but originally he went under the name Chuck Persons, and he is credited as the person that made pretty much the first ever vaporwave album. And vaporwave, whether you enjoy it or not, has become a very big genre filled with a lot of interesting music in it, and it's bred a lot of new artists and different experimentation in the field of music. So yeah, looking back on this record almost a decade later, it's pretty astonishing to see how pretty much down-packed he had the idea. This is one of my favorite records of all time. I've wanted a pressing of this on vinyl for the longest time, but due to the obvious nature of vaporwave with having to clear samples and all that kind of stuff, it is a very tricky and unlikely situation that this will ever be officially pressed. But yeah, Rollin Records, as you guys know, I get a lot of my unofficial stuff from them, and they pretty much always source in the best stuff. So when I heard that they were getting this, I immediately snatched it, and I'm going to unbox it and let you guys know what I think about it. So as always, they come in a really nice mailer, as Rollin Records always does. They're such a great, reliable company. Like I said, pretty much as soon as I knew that these guys were going to be doing the first batches of this album, I was 1000% on board. I was on the website like 10 minutes before it went up, just kept refreshing, and got one immediately, thankfully, because the first batch sold out in like less than a minute, and then they put up a restock not too long ago, and those sold out in less than a minute. So I feel very thankful that not only did I get the very first batch, but that I was able to get one at all, because this is one of my favorite albums ever, and this is a record that means a lot to a lot of people, and it's pretty much the birth of an entire genre of music that's gone on to be so large. So yeah, now that I've struggled my way through the packaging, we can take a look. I am very, very, very excited to see what this is going to look like. So let's get the packaging out of here. So first off, we're going to start with the cover. It's actually pretty good quality. I asked them to take it out when they shipped it so that it didn't create any like corner creases or seam splits and all that kind of stuff. And the printing on it, you can tell it is a little pixelated. But again, this has only ever been released on digital files and a cassette before, so it's not like they really had a whole lot to work with to make it absolutely perfect. But again, I think it looks just fine, and it honestly kind of works a little bit with the aesthetic of this record and how it's all washed out. And wow, comes with a really nice sheet all about this, a little write-up about the album and all about Oneohtrix / Daniel Lopatin, the guy that created this album. And yeah, I was not expecting that, so that was absolutely amazing. So let's take a look at the record itself. It's supposed to be a translucent blue, or like a pretty heavy blue actually, I guess. But yeah, here it is. Again, the center labeling is actually really good quality. It's very crisp. The image is very nice. It looks like they got the labels down pretty nice, and the record feels very heavy, and doesn't look like there's really any blemishes to it. There's some light marks on one spot, but yeah, it looks like it should be good to go. So I am going to clean this bad boy, throw it on the table, and let you guys know what I think of the sound quality. But yeah, I really can't complain much about the packaging. I mean, again, for being an unofficial press of something that's probably never going to come out officially, this is a very, very good option to go with so far. So yeah, I'm going to go listen to this and let you guys know what I think. So overall, I am very satisfied. Again, this is the first time this is on vinyl. There really isn't any reference image that's better than older JPEGs that aren't the best quality, or a cassette if you want to rip it from that. So the fact that it looks a little grainy in sections is completely fine by me. And again, like I said, it kind of fits the aesthetic of the record. I mean, it's taking old things, trying to make it new. It's blurry, it's hazy, it's atmospheric. You know, all the words and stuff like that are very crisp, and it looks very nice. The printing is very solid, and the jacket's heavy, and that little inlet piece of paper talking about the record and the impact it went on to have is something you really don't see in unofficial pressings, and it was a really nice touch. So yeah, obviously the blue vinyl looks fantastic. It also sounds very solid. Again, vaporwave is pretty much made all digitally as it is, so I wasn't expecting anything to be really different about the vinyl pressing, and there really isn't much else different besides the fact that you can plug it into like your mixer and you get that little bit of bass boost and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a very clean transfer is what matters, and mine did have a little mark on the first song on the B side, but it was only like a 15-second issue, and again, it's not like it was like ruining the record. It was just a very slight surface noise, and I listen to most of my music with headphones, so I'm pretty attentive when I'm listening to music, so I really probably could have ignored it if I was playing it off my speakers or what have you. But yeah, overall, the pressing of this is really good for what it is, and this being the first time on vinyl, so it seems like Rollin Rec is planning on restocking these as much as they can. It seems to be a pretty popular release, as, like I said, it sold out in 30 seconds the first time and it sold out in less than a minute the second time. But yeah, they're going to be restocking them soon from what I saw from all of their social media pages. So I will leave a link to their website down below if you're into the unofficial pressings part of record collecting. I really can't say there's many other better places to look out there. Pretty much anytime I see that they're getting their hands on something that I'm interested in, I'll always give my business to them because it always comes out great. It's always fast shipping, and the customer service is great, and the social media presence is really great, and they keep everything up to date and answer questions consistently. So yeah, guys, that is my unboxing of the very first pressing of Oneohtrix Point Never, Daniel Lopatin, or Chuck Person's Eccojams Volume 1 on blue vinyl. Let me know down below what you think about this record, what you think about Oneohtrix as a whole. He's one of my favorite artists of all time, so I would love to start a discussion down in the comments. And while you're down in the comments, hit that description, check out all those links, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out a video at the end of this one. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.
You